The pros and cons of off-body carry. What custom parts do you lean into when you're doing a custom build? And what's your favorite platform? Coming right up. What's going on, folks? Good to see you, man. Hey, what's going on, man?
What up?
Not much, man. Hey, look, I'm excited to be here tonight. I wanted to thank everybody for joining us. Those of you who are brand new, thanks for joining us. We got the chat going live right now. We got several usual suspects in there. And as you can see, I got my boy Weapon XYZ, the co-host with the most. He keeps me in line week to week, day to day. Man, I tell you what, we probably talk about 3-4 times a day, just on gun stuff and different things going on, and funny things that come along too, so. But just wanted to welcome everybody. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night, FTQ 80% Friday night, Tuesday night chat. Man, I tell you, I must be rushing the week, man. It's already Friday in my head. I guess I've been bored sitting around the house until today. I tell you what, man. Who we got? We always got the usual suspects, but since a few of them are running late, let me go ahead and get started with these announcements. Tonight, we got a few things going on. Tonight, we're going to talk about off-body carry, the pros and cons of carrying your firearm concealed off your body, meaning not in a holster, whether it's in a bag or fanny pack, whatever the case is. We're going to get into a little bit of the pros and cons and some of the basic rules to off-body carry. We're also going to talk about the events that we had that are coming up in different parts of the country. We have some events that are coming up this Thursday and this Saturday. And I'm sure if there are other things that are coming up that you know about, post it in the chat. We'll be happy to put the information out so everyone can see it. If you're watching this on replay and you have information on events coming up, please put them down in the comments so we can post it up and get it out wide. If there's anything close to me, I'm going to try and get to it. So maybe we can get together, send some rounds down range, and maybe have a cup of coffee or something. So well, also next week we're going to be doing did we decide we're going to do the intriguing inventions that we found this week, man?
I think we should.
Think we should go into that. And we do have another. Yeah, man, because there's been some interesting things coming out, especially with the new rules coming up, people trying to circumvent the rules. I don't know if they're trying to circumvent the rules or just, necessity is the mother of invention. So there's a lot of things coming up. I saw a lot of funny things this week. So we're going to have at least 2 to 3 things to talk about next week on the intriguing inventions. I always want to call it innovative because some stuff is innovative. One of the things you showed me today, I think it's very, very innovative. I might go ahead and get one or two myself. I have no need for them right now, but you never know. Oh man! But other than that, man, we got what else we got coming up today? We got the next week. I want to talk a little bit about and Hawkeye brought this up. He said, let's talk about, the differences between custom builds and, kind of remix, just putting, I guess, Gucci parts and stuff in there versus a custom build like he does. Mm-hmm. So we're going to chop it up a little bit. Hopefully he'll come on and grace us with his presence because to me, like I've always said before, he's the master of custom builds and modifications to frames and different things. So he has a lot of information. So, but anyway, who we got in the chat tonight, man? It looks a little light, man. We got everybody being quiet.
Light tonight. We got Senior Moment in the house.
What's going on, Mr. Senior?
We got Mr. Vino. Chris Bennett.
Chris, man, good to see you, dude.
Blade Boy.
Yeah, he's always here, man. I love it. Of course,
and you,
man, and me. Man, we see, we got a few people hiding in the background. They kind of chilling out in the back. That's okay. Maybe they just want to, sit back and relax. But tell you what, you got that document open. Why don't you go ahead and post the link? That way, if anybody decides they want to join us and, they want to say something or they want to join us via video or audio, they can go ahead and do so. Weapon's going to go ahead and post that in the chat for you guys. That way, if you want to join us, just click on the link in the chat I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants tonight, man. I got a lot done today, but I didn't get to update my banners and stuff. So I'm kind of like, whatever I remember, that's what we're gonna talk about.
I do remember we need to touch on briefly, at least a little bit. There was one topic that we missed out on last week, which was your favorite mods.
Oh yeah. We got so caught up in with Will, and Will was a great guest, man. That was a blast. That was a blast having him on board, and we got to talk a little bit about building and modification. So the one thing we realized after the broadcast is that we forgot to go into favorite mods. So if you guys in the chat, if you have a favorite modification that you like to do to whatever weapon, it could be a 1911, could be a SIG, could be a Glock, could be a rifle, a shotgun, whatever your favorite mod is, because this channel is all about building. It's not just about building P80s and Glocks and all of that. We build anything, you know what I'm saying? We got Mr. Weapon right here, master knife builder and sharpener, man.
Novice
dude.
Novice builder, professional sharpener.
Whatever, man. I've seen some of your work, dude.
Thanks,
look,
man.
I can't wait till you get my throwing axes done, man. I can't wait for that. This guy is I mean, he's just incredible with a burner and some wood, and his eye for design is outstanding. So it's good to have people like that around. But this channel and this our forum is about building and any type of craftsmanship when it comes to weapons or guns or anything. So what's going on, Sarge?
Stipple all the things.
Yeah, no doubt, Sarge, man. You've been doing an awesome job. I've been watching you on Instagram, man. Appreciate you.
Same, bro. Same.
It's just been stuff going on. So, but let's just go ahead and get into the events, man. We got events coming up in the next week. We got Thursday. We have the action pistol matches. And Sailman, he's down there in Rocky Mount, man. And matter of fact, he posted some of the pictures from last week's event, and let me see if I can find it here real quick. The action pistol match, and I'm gonna share it to the screen. These guys look like they have an awesome time down there. I was hoping to be able to make it this week, but I am still without a car. Can y'all believe it? I've been in the house for over a month now. So I'm still without my car, unfortunately. And let's see. Let's share this window. So I'm still without a car, and I was hoping to be able. Okay, well, that's not it. I had a little what do you call it? Inception right there. Give me 1 second. Let me stop sharing that and share it the other way. Yeah, I'm without a car, so unfortunately not able to get down there. If you're in StreamYard. But yeah, he let's see if I can get this. Let me see how I'm gonna do this. Let's see. That was the wrong thing. There we go. All right, yeah, this was his bag going into the range, but these guys look like they have a good time. They set up different obstacles. They even implemented a moving target. I was like, man, that's interesting. So this
I thought that was dope.
Yeah. So coming up this Thursday at 6 o'clock down in Rocky Mount. If you're anywhere near Rocky Mount, I was looking at these pictures a little closer, and I was trying to figure out this dude here. How is he soaking wet? I mean, he's wet head to toe.
I saw that too.
Oh, maybe they got a water hazard in the range. I don't know.
No AC.
But yeah, so that's the Thursday, this Thursday at 6 p.m. in Rocky Mount. If you guys are anywhere near Rocky Mount, go check it out. It's only $10 to get some decent training in. Man, I wish I was able to make it, but hopefully next 2 weeks, maybe these guys will get me my cars back and I can go do some traveling. Of course, this weekend we got coming up, thanks to Weapon XYZ for posting this, Total Defense, Heat Hazard, yeah. Total Defense Indoor Shooting Range. They're having their range day. They're having a giveaway coming up this August 13th. August 13th, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. It's in, if you're anywhere near, you're killing me, dude.
What's up, Living Free for now?
If you're anywhere near Ramsey, Minnesota, go ahead and RSVP and go through there. It's a USCA official partner, and they having a big event coming up this coming Saturday, the 13th. And the other event that we have, of course, we've been talking about it, guys. If you haven't gotten your SIG Freedom Day reservation and you want to go either on October 14th or 15th, I suggest you get it done. It's going to be an all-day event, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. both days, and it's going to be exciting. I'll be up there on the October 15th unless something crazy happens. I'll be up there on the 15th, and I hope to see you guys up there. So I think that is it for events, Mr. Man.
Yeah.
Who else came slid in the door? Live Free for now. What's going on, my dude? Oh, man. Yeah.
I'll pop up a few while you were talking there. So Blade Boy,
people's cheap cars. Yeah, man. I got to get a car, man.
Blade Boy said, "Well, we're trying to decide which group module to go with for a P320 build." I'm assuming he meant grip module.
He meant grip. He must be doing that voice to text, man.
Angry Sarge said about us peeping his Insta stuff and his stippling. He appreciates the look. He said, "Wait till you guys see what I've gotten to shoot, including his own custom slides." What?
Uh-oh.
What you got planned there, Sarge? What are you spinning on, bro? What do you got going on?
Dude, I got quite a few frames that need slides, so let me know. Yeah. I need to put one on layaway, bruh. I'm still on punishment.
Playboy says his favorite accessories is anything that pisses off Cali while still being legal, however loosely that may be.
In my opinion, legal is legal. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of things going on, man. Man, who else got some favorite accessories or mods going on, man? My favorite mod actually is the trigger shoe, man. I just think the right trigger shoe, it just tears, just makes things danger is what I got planned. Okay. But yeah, man, I love trigger shoes. If the trigger shoe is hot, sexy, got some nice lines on it, I'm definitely I don't have a what do you call it? Well, no, I do have one stock trigger shoe on my plain Jane, just because it's a plain Jane. I just built it, right, to be a plain Jane. I didn't want it to be fancy schmancy or anything. So, but other than that, man, I change the trigger shoe every chance I get. I've never thrown the trigger shoe in a thing. It's all I get the stock trigger shoe and just take the shoe right off, or the trigger bar and take the shoe right off. Okay, so
Sarge said his slides will be up for sale once the prototypes are proven.
I'm sure it'll be hot. I'm sure it'll be hot.
I'm sure it will be.
It will be hotness. Anyway, what's been going on with you this week, Mr. Man? How's you almost over that bug?
I'm getting there. If you guys heard me coughing a few minutes ago, I'm still pushing some shit from the deep down out, but and I can't taste much right now. But other than that, dude, I've been good. I sent a bunch of cool shit out to a certain person today. That That guy right there. He's got a bunch of goodies in the mail.
I'm excited. Christmas coming early.
Yeah.
Now I can get some of this other stuff out the way, man. I was talking with Hawkeye the other day, and we were talking about laser engraving, and he was trying to, get me to. He's like, man, you should go ahead and get you a laser engraver, man. You can do so much with it. I said, man, if I buy one more thing for the shop, and I have not finished the paint booth yet, my wife's gonna choke me. I'll end up missing. So as soon as I pay, it's on the list though. It's on the list. It's on the list. I don't want. I'm always one that look at what I consider the best that I find anyway, and that Glowforge is a beast. Yeah. And I know there's probably better things out there. There's probably other things less expensive. And if anybody knows of anything fitting that description, let me know. Thrash Tactical. PF45 G21 slides. I do have a link for a slide on eBay. I've never used this person. However, they do have good reviews and they're blank. So you can get a blank slide and send it to whoever you want. It's funny that Sarge would say Thrash Tactical because that's actually where I'm sending my G21 slide when I do buy it. AOA, what's AOA, dude? Send us a link. Send us a link because I have no idea what AOA is.
Like to the links.
I have no idea what AOA is. So please send us the link. Give me 1 second and I will get the link to the eBay. Let's see, eBay, because I have it saved. Hey, did you post the link to for anybody that wanted to join us, man?
Yep, earlier.
Okay. Oh, I missed it. I'm looking everywhere. Okay, so where's my watch list? There's my watch list.
Oh, Armor Ally is what AOA.
Oh, Armor Alley. Got it. Yeah, they usually have something in G21, but I'm not sure what they have. Am I in the right? No, I am in the wrong account. Sign out. You know what?
So Blade Boy, anybody got anything to say about the Gunco TWP or SS trigger shoe? I'm not sure what the SS trigger shoe is. The SSVI, the TYR trigger, that one I am a little bit familiar on, and I've heard nothing but good things about the TYR, the Thor trigger, the Mjolnir trigger, if you will.
I've never seen that. Anybody got a picture? I've never seen that.
I've showed you the TYR before. Here, hold on. I will pop it up real quick.
Are we talking about the
Glockmeister? It used to be a different company that made it. I believe Glockmeister purchased it from them. I will toss it in the dock, and you can just post a photo of it straight from there.
All right. So let's see. G21. Here we go. They look like they have sold 434 of them. And
why do you do this to me, computer?
Because we're live, man. Speaking of which, how's the transmission tonight from my end, man? I haven't even checked to see what my
sounds good.
All right, so yeah, here's the one that's on eBay, and I am posting the link to said slide. That's a blank G21 slide, $179.95. Again, I haven't purchased any of these, but like I said, they've sold quite a few of them, and I haven't heard anything bad about them. 3-day free shipping. So there you go. Hope that helps.
Why is this giving me such trouble? Being a bitch.
At least you're the one having the trouble this week and not just me. The Gunco TWT SS trigger. Well, while he works on that, send it to Sarge said send it to New Print Customs. If it's blank slide, they are cutting optics, importing, as well as windows. That's my company. I'm repping Solid Dudes. Really good pricing. They are making good slides. Hey, Sarge, what's the link, dude? What's the link? I'll go there right now. Take a look. Please post the link, Sarge. You're welcome to live free for now. No problem. So while he's looking that up, and any other mods that come up, and you guys that like doing the mods, one other mod I like to do, of course, I like the stipple, which I'm learning. Some of you probably might not have seen it. I posted it up on in the what do you call it? I posted it in the group last week, I think it was, and it looks like I went ahead. I mean, it was all right. I'm getting better. I'm no Will Hernandez or Brad Gledhill, but I do my thing.
You'll get there, man. You'll get there.
I'm still trying to figure out if Rocket City Stippling, if they use the laser for their gap borders. What's going on, Mississippi Gunsmithing? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, sir. Glad you could join us. How's that shop coming along, dude? Ain't heard nothing from you. You must be busy putting that shop together. All right, Sarge, we don't stand by, dude. So if you haven't noticed, we made a couple of changes to the intro and to the background. What you guys think, man? I mean, we're making some changes, kind of trying to streamline down, trying to get straight to the point, get online, get straight to the point and everything. So what you guys think about some of the changes we've been making over the last couple of weeks? I know music in the beginning and end is kind of finicky, but we're working on it, making some changes. If you guys got any ideas about how to further streamline the stream or the channel, let us know. So but we are going to go ahead and get into
there it is.
You found it?
Yeah, I did.
Would you put it in the document?
Yeah.
Yeah, now I got to go to the document. I got it open, actually.
I found one that had 2 triggers next to it for comparison. I love the cuts on the TYR trigger, though. Absolutely looks cool as shit.
Which document did you put it in?
Tonight's doc.
Okay. I know what you're talking about. I know which one you're talking about. Here we go. I like.
Yeah.
I like. Yeah, that was cool.
The modern day Mjolnir.
Mm-hmm. In fact, I can put it up for those who haven't seen it. Uh-oh, what just happened? I think I just messed up your picture, dude.
I still see it.
Let's see. I'm still getting used to moving around in this thing, man. What was that? Oh, that was Sarge. Thanks, Sarge. Appreciate you. All right, Sarge sent that. How can I stop sharing when I haven't shared it yet?
Says, man, I've been slammed at work. Shop's coming along. Materials are high, so I'm by time key slam. I don't know what happened there, but anyways, I'm taking my time finishing the job.
Oh my goodness. Let's see.
Dave gave the keys one of these real quick.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
There it is.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. I've never tried Apex, but the SSVI TYR trigger looks kind of cool, man. Might have to look into getting one of those. I got several builds coming up, so
I've seen them. I've seen them done ram in a like a battle worn. Really fucking dope.
Cool. Smooth. What time we got? What time is it? Oh man, we are at 10:26. I guess we should start talking about this. What we got coming up? Off trigger. See, y'all got me thinking about triggers. Off body carry. I mean, Sarge, I guess you can chime in hopefully on this subject because you have a lot of experience with carrying in different ways, but off body carrying, a lot of people, some people off body carry, mostly women that I see that don't want to carry holsters on them, or they feel confined or whatever. But with off body carry comes a few pros, a few cons, and guys, if you have cons, sling bag for the win. Absolutely, Sarge. Absolutely. I saw a hot sling bag on a video and I went to the link and it was freaking discontinued, son of a bitch. But yeah, off-body carry. Some people don't like the off-body carry just because of the potential for things to go wrong. But I just jotted down some information on some of the things that you should take into account if you decide to off-body carry. One, which to me should be a rule. You have to have a bag designed for concealed carry. Just throwing a gun in a bag, or if it's not designed, modified to accept a firearm, meaning it should be able to have a holster inside that's not going to move around, not going to jump around on you. We call it have a trigger guard. Have to have your trigger guard, because if it's jumping around and things are in the bag, it should really be in a compartment by itself. In the bag. Most ladies say, "Oh, I'll just throw it in my purse." No, that's a bad idea, because anything could get in that trigger guard, and you could have an accidental misfire.
So I'm gonna interject. I'm gonna kind of go over my 4 basic rules when it comes to off body carrying. If you're gonna off body carry, that bag doesn't fucking leave your shoulder. It doesn't leave your fucking waist. If you go to the grocery store, you don't put the damn bag in your fucking cart and push it around like it's a fucking half a gallon of milk, right? Treat it as you would any other holster, okay? The other thing is, don't leave it sitting anywhere. That's why you keep it on you. Think about, how often you've left your wallet sitting on a table or something at a restaurant. Leave it on your shoulder, leave it across your waist. Don't set it on a chair. Because that would be something you would not want for somebody to find. Just because you have your firearm in a bag doesn't mean you shouldn't have some sort of a holster. You should cover the trigger guard regardless of what you're putting it in. If you're putting in a fanny pack or some sort of a shoulder sling, make sure that there's an attachment someplace in the inside for a holster or something that covers your trigger guard. Just to ensure, any accidental discharges. Lastly is going to be training. Make sure you train on unholstering or taking it out of your bag.
Now, just so you guys know, we have not discussed the points on this subject. I was getting to it. I guess I was getting there too slow.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
And we did not discuss this. I did not see this
discuss
list prior to this at all.
I'm sitting here going, great minds think alike, man. And you have to know these things, guys. You have to know these things, carry it cross your, like Sarge was just saying, Victos just came out with the new sling bag, man. Sling bag, if it's across your shoulder, I mean, most of them have, handles where you can pull it around the front and draw really quick, but you have to practice because it's going to be slower than pulling from an appendix or 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock. Is going to be absolutely going to be slower. So you have to practice. So let's go into some of the cons first. Of some of the cons. You can't put your bag down, just like the weapon just said. You cannot put your bag down. You have to have it. It's your baby. You wouldn't put your baby down and turn around. So that is your baby. You now are glued to that thing all the time until you get in your car or you get in your house, period. And even I would suggest if you're in your car, if you can wear it comfortably, wear it then too. Because if somebody, one of the things, being an Uber driver, one of the things that I was concerned with, because my first thought was, get a in-car holster or one of those magnets or whatever. But what if I get yanked out the car?
Exactly.
Now they got the car and the gun. So if you can, keep it on your person at all times. Muggings, you can get mugged. If you got it over your one shoulder and somebody come running up, you're not going to, their centrifugal force is going to, unless you have a steel strap that's not going to break and not going to break your arm, or not going to drag you down the street. And most of the time, unfortunately, most of the time, women are carry it crossbody over your, so you're not worried about getting mugged. It's slower to draw from. Back to practice. Yep. Those are just some of the cons, man. But like Sarge said, he carries off body all the time because he's practiced. He knows, he's aware of his surroundings, because you have to be aware of your surroundings. You have to really be on key, even more so than if you had a holster on your side.
Right. Exactly.
Guys, if you got some other cons up there, I got one more con, but if you got some other cons, throw it up in the chat. Put 4 question marks so we don't miss it. You don't have to have a question, but if you have a statement and you putting it in, guys, if you're watching this on replay, go ahead, get down there in the chat section. Let us know what your ideas are on off-body carry. We'll be glad to talk to you, because me and Weapon are always in the chat the day after. Sometimes, for a few hours after we're in the chat. So guys, go ahead and post down there. So my next safety. You being able to move around, moving around the bag. We talked about it being, having it secure in the bag. So the trigger guard, is protected, or the trigger is protected. You know what I'm saying? Some of the pros, good solution for limited, clothing, can't conceal carry. If you, women, if you're wearing leggings and a tank top, chances are you can't conceal carry. So you have to have another, alternative, whether it's a belly band, whether it's, a bag, fanny pack, whatever. Just make sure your gun is secure. Another one of the pros, tactical advantage. Sometimes, what's Sarge say? Those are great advantages as well. Design a holster for slingback. Yeah, man. Unfortunately, yeah, man, but we can still get there. But anyway, tactical advantage. I was watching, and guys, none of this is new. None of this information is new. I didn't make any of this up. I researched it. I watched several videos. Matter of fact, down in the description, the 2 main videos that I watched are the links are already in the description. If you want to check out those videos, go down into the description, click on the links. But John Lovell from Warrior Poet Society, he said tactical advantage. If you have your gun in your bag, you can put your gun in your hand in your bag and have your hand on your gun in case of an emergency, and you never even have to brandish it because you just shoot through the bag. Yep. It's like, that's a good point. It's a very good point. So you do gain the tactical advantage as well. And lastly, you can carry more stuff and and unconcealable firearms,
more
mags, PCCs,
bigger firearm, foldable.
Yeah.
SBR.
Building it foldable right now, and I'm looking for a bag. I can't wait, man. There's a lot of stuff going on over here, but being able to carry, a pistol with a suppressor, some people would say, "Oh, well, why do you need all of that?" Well, because I can, and if I want to protect myself, it's my prerogative. So that's just some of the things that I found when I was going through some of the things. But guys, like I said, if you got anything for us, let us know, because there are a lot of different ways to skin a cat. Yeah, I actually looked at that holster the other day on your IG, Sarge. That thing is still badass, man. Wish they still made the last one that they made, man. But anyway, I can't wait for Strike to come out with their version.
I'm gonna go back to a few comments here.
What we got?
So earlier, Angry Sarge said he off bodies quite a bit. Sling bag for the win. Check out the new Victos. I saw the new Victos today. And about a week or two ago, Vertex just came out with a newer sling bag or fanny pack, single strap. You could use it as a crossbody if you wanted to. That one looks like a legit straight up fanny pack, but it flips down in the front, and you have a spot for your phone. You have a spot for cards, and the inside has a really nice breakaway that you can just basically jam your hand through a breakaway and pull out without having to do any zippers or anything.
Was that the one that they came out on? What do you call it today? Big Tex. They sent the email out today.
Might have been.
Let me see if I can find it.
But they're really nice. I carry off body when I'm walking the dog at nighttime. We've got some woods out here behind the house. So I carry like a little fanny pack. I either carry it, standard, or I carry it crossbody. That way my hands are all free and I can bend over and stoop down to pick up the dog shit without getting a fucking sight in the gut but I also off body carry when I'm camping, especially if I'm going to be hiking and moving around and carrying firewood and, setting up stuff. I want to be as movable as possible. I don't want to have anything hindering my movements in any way, shape, or form. So I will typically rock a little crossbody or a little fanny pack.
Oh no, this was.
Plus, it gives me something to strap my big axe to.
Oh yeah, that's a hefty axe you got there, brah. I must not have been Big Tex. It was something that they just came out. It's not it wasn't a sling bag though. I know it was a chest rig, new chest rig that came out.
You said big.
Wasn't Big Tex. I just looked.
I pretty much get all the same. I pretty much get all the same emails you do.
Yeah. I just looked on Big Tex. It wasn't on there, so must have been on one of my other emails. But yeah, they came out with a fanny pack looking chest rig that it rips down, and you can have what do you call it? The 3 AR-15 mags behind it. It's like, whoa, that's nice. That's nice.
The one Vertex one I was thinking of is the Sock P. And that one's a tactical fanny pack. It's got a little spot in the front for your phone, but it does flip down and gives you nice access. The other thing too,
so that might have been what I was looking at, Sarge. It might have been.
Speaking of, when we were talking about having some sort of a holster or some sort of a trigger guard or something. If you are going to be holstering a firearm inside of an off-body carry, like a bag or a chest rig or a fanny pack, keep it in the same orientation every time for training purposes and for instinctual and tactical reasons. Don't jam it in here this way and that way one day and then stick it in here and flim flam up that way and stuff. I'll keep it in there the same way every time, so you know what orientations it's in, so you're not fumbling around in there.
And that comes down to practice.
Yeah, practice and training.
If you're practicing the way that you're going to have to fight, then you keep it, like you said, you keep it the same freaking way every time. Don't switch it around. I'm carrying over my shoulder. So if I need to pull it this way to get into it, or coming that way, but I'm going to carry that way every single time. Even if my shoulder gets tired, I'm going to carry that way every single time, because it's the time that I change it when something happens.
Yep.
It's that time when you change it, is something's going to happen. But anywho, what time we got? 10:42. So, parts. What parts? I mean, we talked a little bit about parts earlier, but what parts are people or anybody, what do you call it? Only use a certain company's parts. I know some people out there, they won't buy anything less than Aero Precision, or they won't buy anything less than Strike Industries, or they won't buy from anybody other than Brownells. Anybody out there, has a go-to that they won't stray from, whether it's charging handles, it's accessories, things on your Glock. Some people will only buy a certain type of barrel, or it has to have a certain price point to be good. So would you have anything that's your go-to, Mr. Weapon?
Abso-fucking-lutely not. I just, especially when it comes to building and firearms, yeah, sure, there are certain parts that I would use again. Like for example, the ghost ring sights, the Ameriglows that I have on my Deadpool build, I would use those on any firearm if they gave me an option to, over a red dot sight any day of the week. Not that I don't like my red dots, but there's something simplistic about it. Quick, fast on target, bright tritium glow at nighttime. Other than that, though, when it comes to building, I've tried to not do anything the exact same way with each build. Different pins, different trigger parts, different, stippling, different, Cerakoting, different lasering here, different etching, different blade, different display, different dump tray. So I can't say that I've fallen into that, having a specific product that I can't do without.
So I'm similar. I'll use the same product, but maybe a different color. Right. Because all of my builds, are unique in their styling. So I might use the same thing, like, all three of my, actually all four of my AR-15s, they all have Strike Industries. Well, not anymore. They used to have all Strike Industries charging handles. Until recently, I said, well, let me try this Warhammer. So when I changed Dainikis, I put a Warhammer on him. But my other ones, they all have the same charging handle, just different colors. Right. I am partial to a lot of the things that Strike Industries has, just because it's affordable, and up to this point, everything's been durable. So, but I'm actually branching out into some other things. I like the Olight flashlights, but I'm branching out into not Surefire, but Streamlight. Want to look at some Streamlight options. just because their price point is similar, and they have some sexy lights. What else? Barrels. I haven't found the bad barrel yet. I mean, I'm not shooting competition with my builds yet. And if it comes that I need to buy better barrels, I will. But right now, I mean, I hit pretty good at 25 yards, so I'm good at that. Anything beyond 25 yards, unless they're coming at me, I'm not trying to fire at them anyway. Unless you're in a Sarge is a Streamlight nerd. Unless situations like what happened a few weeks ago, and you have to engage somebody at 40 plus yards, but typically that's not going to happen. So I'm not really worried about shooting that far. I do have some I have mechanic and a couple other competition category weapons, so have those. Other than that, building, man, you know me, I'm always looking for something different. I don't like building anything that I've seen already. I get ideas, and each company, I'm not, I could care less about the company. If you got something sexy and you're reputable, I'll buy it. If I need to replace it, I replace it. Anybody out there who's still, we got to live free for now. The industry is always evolving. And great thing is we keep getting innovations. Absolutely, man. I try to follow companies that are constantly companies that are looking to change things for the better, without hitting us heavy in the pocket. A couple things came out this week, and from what I see in the videos, the afterburner, the RAMjetta barrel afterburner. Now, with a name like RAMjetta, I have to get one. I have to get one. I've even taken one of my strike frames that was slotted for a different build. I said, okay, well, I guess I'm not using that for that build. I'll use it for this one. So, I'm going to put a afterburner and a RAMjetta on a strike. Anybody want to name it? Oh man,
need to name it after one of the fucking airplane Decepticons or Transformers or something, man. Need to call that thing like Starscream.
I did, I do have an extra strike frame now that I was actually thinking me and my dad could build matching ones. I just couldn't think of a second name. I thought of a name for the first one, but I do have a second one. I think I'm gonna, if I can sneak it into the budget, I'm gonna go ahead and do that too. But yeah. So there's your answer, Blade Boy. Sarge said TL7. Oh, you already saw that. I'm late to the party. Yeah, the Radiant is definitely hot, dude. I've seen videos, man. I was kind of jelly when they dropped. I was like, damn it, I want one. But they $370 that is not in the budget right now. I have too many other builds in front of that one that I have to get done. And if I don't get this one I'm working on now, if I don't get it done ASAP, Mr. Weapon XYZ is going to choke me out from Minnesota.
Motherfucker, finish your shit. No. Oh man, well, once you get your package in the mail, dude, you get that frame in your hands, and you'll get I'll
be ready to stipple that one as soon as it gets here.
Exactly.
I'll be ready to stipple. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that stencil that was sent for that frame. I'm not sure I can pull that one off, dude.
You got it, bro.
I'm not sure I can pull that one off, man.
If not, you just have to send it back to me. I'll just do it for you.
You should have just went ahead and did it while you had it, man.
Probably.
At least get it cut out. But anywho, guys, we have had a ball talking to you guys, man. It's been a night. I'm telling you right now, I wanted to go take a nap. I was tired. I didn't sleep much last night, too. For me to be on here, I love you guys because I had dinner and I started doing this. I forced myself to get up, which is why I didn't have none of my documents open, anything, because I was like, you know what, let me just get the computer up and running. We'll deal with the rest later. But anyway, you have anything else for him, Mr. XYZ?
No, I just said the bag that I use is just a Huntington, crossbody bag. Nothing fancy, mesh on the inside, but I've got those I've got the Ulti clips on my holster and my mag carrier, my HCMs, so I just clip those right on the inside and I'm ready to go.
Yes, Sarge. You brought it back up, so I had to go and pull it up. Sarge, that is absolutely what I was looking at earlier. Let me pull it up here. Share screen, share tab, Victos, share. Yeah, this is exactly what I was looking at earlier. I don't know why I couldn't find the email. I must have deleted it, but this is a nice chest rig, man. Oh, wait, I'm trying to move it from the wrong screen. Yeah. These rigs are nice, man. I might have to cop one. The price is not bad either, man. I like them. Nice sling bag, 150. That's not bad at all.
Not bad.
Nah, that's not bad at all.
Not bad when you consider the multi-purpose use of it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Not bad at all. So yeah, that one is definitely nice. Let's see. Blade Boy, what you got to try to keep each build same brand as much as I can, All Strike or Zev or others. But from everything I'm learning, is you have the most issues when you start mixing company parts. Absolutely.
Tolerance stacking. Yeah,
dude, I don't know what the hell the problem was with when I built Copperhead. I got the Zev slide and it wouldn't work with the Boogeyman Customs. I mean, I got the Zev barrel and it wouldn't work with the Boogeyman Custom slide. I mean, it just would not. There was nothing. It wouldn't even go in. That's how tight it was. But I took a strike barrel, dropped it right in, no problem. Not one problem with that barrel and slide combination. So yeah, you definitely have to be careful with tolerance stacking. Sometimes you just got to try it out with different things. Yeah, tolerance isn't difference between companies. Absolutely. Like Johnny Glock only uses OEM or LWD channel liners. Most say Ghost LWDs, F Pro connectors. I only use OEM. If I can find OEM, I'm using OEM. Period. I think my first build, which was not Copperhead, I tried using everything I could find because I was new. I was a newbie. I didn't know any better. Nope. If I have to wait for OEM, I'm waiting for OEM. If I just can't find it and it's just not available, I'm going to use something in the inner room. But as soon as I find OEM, I stay on Big Tech's list to make sure. Matter of fact, they just got channel liners in the other day. They got like 4,000 channel liners in. So
oh geez,
go get them, guys. Yeah. Johnny does some work I'd be scared to use unless I'm doing competition. And I think that's where most of his stuff is geared toward competition.
Yep.
Lightening up the trigger pull and stuff. Yeah, you don't want to be walking around with some of the stuff he does. But I mean, good work though.
Oh yeah.
Never would have thought about
especially the mods that he does specifically for carry. Because he does, some of his mods, people most know him for doing all of the competition stuff, but you look at like the Timney, he does a Timney trigger setup for carry. Whereas most people would, think Timney and go, I'm not carrying that.
He takes away some of the lightness, makes it a heavier trigger pull.
Yeah. Well, he gives it that standard 3.5 to 4 pound pull, instead of the less than 3 pound pull.
the 2 pound pull.
Yeah.
Some people won't even carry it 3.5 to 4 pounds. I mean, that's what I carry it. And
that's my kind of problem with it. Yeah, I like that 3 to 3.5 pound pull.
Yeah. I want to be able to get on it quick.
Yep.
And not have to struggle with my trigger. Yep. Absolutely. So whose birthday? Blade Boy birthday's on the 15th. Happy birthday, sir. Waiting to see how much
money
early
you birthday, man.
Yeah. I mean, you almost have to, dude. I don't know. I'm thinking about either
dude, that fucking Trinity, Nevada groundbreaker slide is fucking insane.
It was like $1,500.
Yeah, me and Ram were actually discussing that one a couple of weeks ago after it popped up in like my my photos from over a year ago. That Barrett, like the front almost looks like the front of a Barrett 50 cal with that two-tone gold and black they have going on.
It reminded me of a rattlesnake head, man. But yeah, man, those are killer. Those are killer, man. If you get
Ranger Proof, love their trigger shoes, dude. I have not gotten a Ranger Proof I didn't like.
Yeah, I have Ranger Proof on
and Andy builds. is fucking amazing over at Ranger Proof. Love that dude. Love Andy.
If you ever have a problem, actually we got a build coming up in the showcase in the next couple of weeks. As soon as I can get to finish editing it, he got Ranger Proof trigger shoe, and he worked hand in hand with Andy to make it custom color, everything, man, and it fits his build. The build was he won a frame on the last forum we were on. He won a frame, and then he had Gledhill do the slide just like the frame, and then it's guys, when you see it, it's gonna blow your mind. You think some of the builds I have waiting to get in the showcase, man, is just freaking awesome, man. It keeps me going and my ideas going, because the guys that are out there doing this stuff is amazing. Speaking of which, anybody seen? I guess Hawkeye might either play in the background or didn't join us tonight. Anyway, where we at? 10:59, right on the dot, man.
Yeah, Blade Boy, that Ranger Proof Vex, the F3. It's funny, as I finished my most recent build a couple months ago, and I really like the trigger shoe, but it's not quite the color I was looking for. I'm keeping it, but it was not shortly long after that the Vex F3 came out, and me and Ram were talking about it, and I was like, if that would have came out when I was planning this build, I probably would have went with the Vex F3 for my newest build. Sexy looking trigger, man.
Blade Boy, I have a question for you. You're talking about possibly getting the Ramjet and the Afterburner. What slide are you thinking about using? Because it's just G19. So what slide are you thinking about using? I was actually looking at a Faxon slide or a gun cut slide. The gun cut slide is named Airman, the Airman slide. Was going to contact those guys about doing a personal custom color Airman slide. And then the Faxon firearm slide is just freaking nuts. But, you're talking about if I go with the Faxon slide, you're talking about $390 $99 for the slide and then another $370 for the barrel. So
speaking of gun cuts,
we had almost $800 and haven't even put a bottom on it yet.
Right.
Haven't put a receiver on it yet.
Speaking of gun cuts, a lot of their slides are back in stock, y'all. They were out of their like G26 slides for the last couple months. They're all back in stock again.
Yep.
I just went on their site yesterday as I was looking up something for a guy on Reddit. What's up, Danny Zuko? Hey, better late than never, man.
Yeah, man. We was covering your subject tonight, man. What happened to you, man? You got to go back and check the replay and chime in. We were talking about different gun parts and building, and if anybody's loyal to a brand or a type or anything like that. So, no problem, man. No problem. Playboy, what slide, man? You got a slide? I don't want to end this in the broadcast until you tell me what slide you want to use with the afterburner and ramjet barrel. Working late, yeah. Yep. Know the feeling, man. Definitely handle business first, bruh.
Yep.
But now watch. Soon as we sign off, Blade Boy is going to answer my question.
We'll get that, and that's fine because that'll just
get it next week.
That'll just give me and Ram something to talk about in the
talk about next week because we do get your messages. If you comment after we go offline, we still get your messages, guys. So. But I don't want to keep anybody else. It is now 11:02. We try to keep it to on time. We are going to sign off. And guys, we definitely appreciate you joining us today. Weapon, I appreciate you, man. As usual, I appreciate you being here, helping me through this broadcast.
Anytime, brother.
Sarge, live free for now. Everybody, guys, we definitely appreciate you. And if you're watching this,
man, I love this community, dude. You already know.
It's awesome, man.
And people, man.
If you guys, if you're planning on off-body carrying, remember what we said, follow the rules, get yourself a bag, make sure it's guarded by the trigger, and the trigger guard is on there. Make sure you practice, keep it safe, be aware of your surroundings, and and we'll talk to you next time. Until then, let's get back to building, guys. We'll talk to you later.